Really what inspired us to build VIVE Collision was to change and think about ways to disrupt the collision repair industry. It's a older business with a lot of shops and industry folks maybe doing things the same way we've always done for 30, 40, 50 years. And we thought there's a better way to look at taking care of our people and repairing vehicles better and training our teams better. And the only way we could do that was through developing our values. And that really was the foundation of, how we were going to build VIVE. For me, the most important part was people. And without all of the people, when I talk about people, I don't just mean our customers or, some of the other parts of our business that, the insurance companies or whoever else we're doing business with. But the most important part was, to me, our team. That's the foundation. That's where we have to start building the company.
When I met the founders of the company and the leaders of this group, Vartan specifically, and Tiffany was one of my first phone calls, I could tell that this was a company that had a different focus on what was going on in the industry. They were fully living their mantra of the people, the process, and the passion. And the big thing for me, and still to this day, is this is the most collaborative group of people that I've ever worked with. There's not anybody that's not willing to step in and lend a hand to help somebody grow, to help solve a problem, cover at another store. So for me, it was that collaboration, the focus on the teammates, the focus on the people, and just really the general vibe at VIVE that was completely different than what was out in the industry for me.
The second part of how and what we were building in the company was process. We wanted to make things better and scalable and something that we could help alleviate some of the stresses. It's a hard business. You're not going to alleviate all of the stress, but by building better processes and getting feedback from the team and making sure that they're heard in the business was really important to us. So that's how we came up with, what does that, look like? So process and building the processes behind, our playbook and, us making sure that, from the first store that we built, we wanted to make sure we had visibility and we could, really train our teams, especially, in the front office, because that's a lot of repeatable processes. We could get that down and, we started that in our first store and really, we continue that on to, store 56, 57, and soon to be 58 here.
What I think sets VIVE apart from others in the industry is the passion, and we want only the best. If you're looking to further your career and you're really passionate about this industry and about fixing the cars correctly, and you get excited when you see the smile on a customer's face and you can ease that for a client, this is the job for you. They're really like a family. And I think that's with all of the shops. Each shop individually, we're not just a team, we're a family. Everybody has each other's backs. Everybody is friendly outside of work. Even, the Rhode Island region, I can say, I've been working in the Rhode Island region for a very long time. Very close to a lot of these people. Some of these people, 20 plus years we've been together. So again, I think that, we're a force to be reckoned with when you put our whole family together.
Lastly, but probably the most important part was passion. And we really were talking about it, and I love what I do. I love this business, and that's why I'm here. We wanted to build, a business and a culture around passionate people that love what they do. And if you don't love the business, you don't have a good culture and, focus on your people and the team. And if you don't build process, how are you going to be passionate about it? So we took all of that and had this revelation of like, why don't we call it, break it down? And it became people, process, and passion, the 3 Ps of VIVE. Actually, when we were coming up with the name VIVE, we didn't have VIVE, right? We got together with a really great marketing company and we had all of these elements and we're putting it all together and we're going to call it the 3 Ps, right? The business. But we didn't do that, which I'm glad we didn't, because the VIVE brand and name is pretty cool. And everything that we've done and everything that we've come up with had to be important, right? And we came up with that name because we were talking about things, and it was all about reviving the collision repair industry, making it better, making it, great. And it's not just about VIVE, it's about people, process, and passion. And when we thought about that even more, around the people part, let's extend that out. Let's make it grand. Let's make it better for the industry, right? It's not just about us, because if we make it better for the industry, that's pretty damn powerful. So that's some of the foundational thoughts that we had while we were building the company.
I think the things that we do, everything from, fishing trips and giving our production employees an opportunity to go to SEMA every year, and being involved in the WIN conference and having our women of VIVE be eligible to go to these amazing conferences and learn about industry and network are all things that we do for our teams that really speaks to the people part of our mission.
I think I hear too many stories about customers going into a shop and they don't get their car fixed the right way, which can cause problems with safety, or just simply they're not satisfied with the job that they paid to get done. So for VIVE to push their slogan, people, process, passion, people comes first, and that's the customers we have to service every day. So I just like how I'm working for a company that cares about what's going on. That way the finished product looks the way it's supposed to look.
We faced many challenges. Granted, I've been in the collision repair business for 30 years, but we're new. We're a new small group. So when we would go and talk to other operators that were maybe looking to exit, we were the new guy. Why did they want to sell to us? And what was going to be different? And we realized how important the legacy of the businesses are that these, founders built. And that part, going back to the people part of our VIVE values was really important. And we made it important to the owners and built trust with them on the fact that we were going to take care of their people and in our business. And we tell everybody, words are cheap. We can tell you we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. It's more important that we earn everybody's respect and trust and, build that from the ground up, right? Hold us accountable for everything we say and do. And, we're going to do the same.
I think that I just align with our mission because for me, it's all about truth, transparency, reliability, quality, customer service. All of those things are who I am as a person. So I think I just resonate that to my team, and that's what I expect back from them. For me, I like growth, and not just financial growth for them, but just to be able to see others grow in their careers. We've taken detailers and promoted them up to parts. We've taken preppers and promoted them to estimators. I had an estimator promote to a GM. So to me, it's all about growth. So I'd love to see more of my region be able to grow into bigger and better things.
For me, some of the proudest moments at VIVE are around the team and the growth of the company. Watching folks that you've worked with in the shops promote up as the company continues to grow. The growth of the company itself as we travel into new markets, as we fill out the Northeast region. The addition of new teammates and how our existing folks welcome those teammates and help bring them into the VIVE fold. Just really, that makes me super proud, just watching all of that.
What's exciting to me and where the future is for us is continuing that flywheel, that life cycle of continuous improvement in our businesses is what is going to continue to propel us from now and into the future.
Our mission is to provide the highest quality, people-first collision repair experience that prioritizes honesty, transparency, and reliability for every one of our customers.